just in case. Hi Sandra, hi Juanita, hi girlie, how are you feeling? I know you're going through it. You've been at the hospital, huh? Did you finally get to go home? I am gonna finish dyeing my extensions. Because I tried to like blend them in with my ones that are like my old ones, but my old ones, since I've already had them for over a year, they start to like shrink a little because you start losing hair from curling and styling it. So let me turn this off. The length is different, and I did cut my new ones. I cut them like I did layers in it to kind of make them shorter. Where's my tape? But that didn't work either. I mean, it blends a little better, but it's not 100%. And you could see the difference because obviously it's the dark hair blending into the blonde, and I don't like how it looks. Like it is like such a big thing for me for my hair to blend. Like I will literally have anxiety if I see that my extensions don't blend. Where's the tape that I had? I had a bunch of tape. I'm trying to tape this foil down because the actual thing that I use, like the little clip that I put on the window or on my vanity mirror to do my extensions, is upstairs. So I only have a little bit of this hair dye, but my son's at work, so I told him on his way home if he can stop at Walgreens and get me another box or two. But I might be good because I only need to do these 3 strands right here. And since they're blonde, they will literally, the color will get right away. These are the ones that I need to dye black, and then these ones are the ones that I already wear over here. But I figured I would come and see what you guys are doing. I finally finished putting up my Christmas trees. Except one. The only one that's missing is my pink one. But that's because my mom wanted to do one of the trees with the kids. So I was like, oh, well, we'll just leave the pink one for my mom and the kiddos. Hi, Val. I'm dyeing my extra extensions so the length can all blend, because since they're new extensions, it doesn't blend with my old ones, and then it just looks very weird. And honestly, I don't like that, so hopefully I have enough. But if not, like I said, my son could go get me some. I know some of the Walgreens. I don't know the one by his work, if that location is open 24/7. If not, then I can just wait till tomorrow. Because the Walmart by his work, they close at 11, and he don't get out till after that. But since they are blonde, like they dye instantly. They start to dye instantly because it's blonde hair. So I've learned in the past, I used to get the regular color of extensions that I wanted, like the brown or natural black or jet black. And since these are human hair, you can bleach them and dye them. And I always used to bleach my blonde, my dark extensions. I would bleach them whenever I would do the blonde, like patches in my hair. And it would take me a while, but I would get it to lift and stuff. But it would sometimes, like, depending, like what I've noticed, you guys, with this company is that sometimes it's like a hit or miss. I could always tell the difference on the quality of the hair when they send me the good extensions or they send me the cheap ones. And I know that's crazy to say, but I could tell. I've been buying extensions for a long time, so anyways. But I did learn that it's just easier to buy the blonde and then dye them black if I have to, than bleaching and trying to lift it. But see how they dye right away. And it actually, when it comes to extensions, even though they are human hair and you can bleach them, it's actually better to just dye them the color you need instead of bleaching, because obviously bleaching does damage just like your own hair. Hi, Kathy. How are you? How was your weekend? Girl, I've had a really good week. I'm really excited. You can say that it kind of seems like I've had a shitty beginning of the year. Like just bad stuff happening back to back. And now towards the end of the year, it's like things are getting better for me, and I'm excited about everything that I have going on for myself. I'm really excited. Work-wise as well. And not even like, I'm talking about my actual job, not Facebook. So, yeah. But yeah, I feel like these extensions are not the best. I'm dyeing a portion of my extensions black because I already have the ones for the back of my hair. I already have that color. Does that make sense? I already have the I have them to the side already. The ones that I don't need to do. These look a little blue. But since it's blonde, I might have no choice but to have to get the jet black. It's because this is natural black. I dye my hair natural black, not jet black. But for these extensions, I think I'm going to have to go with jet black. You're okay. Are you ready for the holidays? Any plans for Thanksgiving? I guess. I literally told Michael, like, messing around, like, I am not doing anything for Thanksgiving this year. I'm not cooking. I'm not doing nothing. And then I saw my mom. I didn't see my mom, but I was on the phone with my mom, and she's like, so Thanksgiving at your house this year? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But she did agree that she was going to come early and help me get everything ready, which honestly, you guys, Thanksgiving dinner is so easy to do. Like, it really is. It's not that complicated. It's more like just prepping, I guess, like getting all the potatoes peeled and making sure, I guess for me, since I have such a big family just with me and my kids, I always get nervous because I'm like, I don't have enough space in my stove to put everything in there, because I have to get like a huge turkey, because it's me, Michael, my 6 kids, my mom, my stepdad, my brothers, 2 of my brothers, and then my suegros are coming this year. they don't really ever come. And the 14 years I've been with Michael, you guys, my suegros don't come for Thanksgiving. Like Michael's dad's side of the family, his dad and his stepmom, because they go to the casino and they do their own thing. But I told Michael this year they have to come. I don't care. They have to come. Like, it's been 14 years. They could dedicate 1 year to us, and it's just them too. So that's why, like, they go to the casino and they have fun and gamble and they eat there. But I'm like, they could come and hang out for a while and then leave and go to the casino. Shit, I might just join them. Oh, I can't click on your comment, Juanita. I guess I missed it. I'm sorry. See how it looks blue? Or am I tripping? But I gotta see something, because I think that I should have probably left that one out, but I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'm trying to find a towel, because I don't know where my other towels are that I use. And these ones are I'm not to use this one. But yeah. Oh shit, it was right there, literally right there. I have so many extensions, it's not even funny. I save all my sets. So it's like if I have any that don't get used, I did. I ended up doing that long piece. I probably shouldn't have. But I think I'm fine. If I have to, I'll order another set. Yucky. I'm definitely gonna need more. And I don't have like a lot of dye in here. I might have some black upstairs. I gotta go and check. But I might have enough. I might have another one upstairs. But I don't have, this bottle right here wasn't full because I use a little bit of the color to dye my roots and stuff. So I take a little bit out whenever I'm doing my roots. But girl, I'm so excited about the plans that we have for this year, you guys. This, like, now, been patiently waiting for some things I've been working on. So I'm really excited for that. Some business moves. Definitely. Don't have enough. So I saw this crazy video that happened downtown in Albuquerque at the clubs on Central. They closed down the downtown area, right? So everybody that goes bar hopping, the road is blocked off so that way nobody drives through it. You have to drive around or whatever. But I guess there was a group of girls that and guys that were arguing and fighting or whatever. And like always, I mean, I think that is so like the dumbest shit ever. I mean, I remember like when I used to go out, which keep in mind, I never really got to experience like the bar hopping and partying all the time and doing all that shit because, I mean, I was always in a relationship. So like literally, I've always been in a long-term relationships and I really was doing my own thing with them. So I never really got to bar hop. But when I met Michael, that's when I started going more out and going to actual bars. But yeah, I already ran out. But I get like like, for example, back then, like, Michael had a gun back then, and he would take it with him everywhere and stuff, but it was never, like, every time that Michael would get in a fight, when we were at the club or something, he would fight them with their fists, right? It was never pulling out GUNs and stuff like that. And that's how it was for the longest time. I mean, I just don't remember people pulling out GUNs like they do now. Like, everybody does that shit. It's so fucking weird to me. And I don't know why they think that they look all hard. Like, to them in their head, they think they're all tough shit because, like, you pulled out a GUN on someone. But to me, it's like, you look pussy. Does that make sense? Like, you look scared because why not just fight somebody? You know what I mean? And then in the long run, you end up screwing yourself over because instead of just fighting somebody and maybe you get your ass beat or they get their ass beat, but guess what? The next day, you get to live. Right after, you get to live. But in another situation, when you want to act all tough and shit, and then you pull out a GUN and you shoot it, and then that person dies, there goes your life. Done. You're done. Literally, you're done. Is it really worth it over being drunk and stupid? I get it. You get drunk. Everybody gets drunk and does dumb shit. Like, being sober compared to being drunk, it's always going to escalate into something 10 times worse than being sober and getting in an argument with a stranger, right? So I don't get it. But anyways, these kids, a group of people were over there fighting. And next thing, these two girls are going at it like they're actually fighting, like fist fighting. And one of the girls is beating the shit out of the other girl, like literally beating the shit out of her. So then this guy, which clearly had to be with the girl that's getting her ass beat, goes and he starts punching the girl that was beating up the other girl. So then this guy comes behind the guy and he pushes him. Wait, he doesn't push him. He actually, it looks like he's pushing him, but he's actually like smacking him, like pushing him and smacking him with a GUN. And not just like a little one, like a big ass machine one, right? And after he does that, the boy like flies back, and then the guy that has the GUN, after he does that, he puts it like, points it at his fucking face. And the kid's like this, right? Like all freaking out. But I mean, you were punching a girl, dude. Like, what? Why are you hitting women? Like, if your homegirl's getting her ass beat, pues ni modo, let her get her ass beat. It is what it is. You shouldn't get involved. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I was fighting and I'm getting my ass beat or something, I guarantee my man's probably gonna punch a bitch. I'm just being honest, so I guess I better take that back. But I mean, the other kid should have hit him or something instead of pulling out a GUN. But anyways, after he does that, the boy that has the GUN, he points it at him, and then he turns around and you can't see the kid with the GUN anymore because whoever's recording is focused on the other kid that got all scared, and then you just hear the GUN go off. Like the kid starts shooting it all crazy. I think that happened this weekend or last weekend. I don't even know. But it's just mind-blowing. I don't know if anybody got hurt or not, honestly. But that was in Albuquerque, and it's just crazy to me. Like, I don't know why people, like, why they do that. That's crazy. Like, I understand people get GUNs to protect their families, to protect their homes and stuff like that, which that makes sense. But to be getting one just to act all tough shit, is it really worth it? Because I mean, them kids go to jail for dumbass shit. Like the party that happened a few years ago of those kids that got pissed off because they were inside a house. They were at a house party, right? And I guess this group of boys, like a bunch of little Edgar boys, they were all throwing like gang signs. They were throwing up gang signs and stuff. So the owner of the house told them, like, we're not going to have that shit. We're not doing that here. You guys need to leave. The kids got all pissed off. Like, those boys got mad that they basically got embarrassed that the owner told him to leave. Like, you guys got to get out of here. You can't be doing that gang shit here. So they left all mad. And then instead of just leaving, they went and shot up the house. And unfortunately, they ended up unaliving this girl that was literally about to graduate that year. Because these are a bunch of high school kids. She was graduating that year and she had a full paid scholarship and she lost her life due to that bullshit. Now, is that even worth it? And then them kids, they thought they were going to get away with it. Like, you ain't going to get away with that shit. You know what's crazy though? Like, nowadays, it's impossible to get away with crime, especially stuff like that, because there's like cameras everywhere, right? Literally, like, cameras everywhere. They even put a bunch of cameras downtown in Albuquerque, which is crazy because these kids are doing this over there downtown, and they put like these new cameras that basically go off as soon as they hear a gunshot, right? And they installed all of those after what happened to the guy that owned the tattoo shop for Por Vida, after he lost his life, and they haven't caught that guy. How crazy is that? Like, till this day, they have not caught that guy, because it's been a year already. And they have not caught that guy. All they have is an actual, like, picture and a video camera. Like, they have him on video camera walking away and walking over there. But he is covered from head to toe. I mean, he has gloves on, he has a jacket, long sleeve fucking, his whole face is covered, face mask, anything you could think of, he is covered. And I guess they can't catch him unless they're like building a case, you know, for all we know, and that's why they haven't arrested that person. Because think about it, how do you get away with a crime like that? I mean, if they could follow you from wherever you're going, from camera to camera to camera to camera. Eventually you get caught, right? But supposedly this guy, they can't catch him. But then I'm like, do we really think that? Or do they already know who it is and they're just building the case? Because you got to keep in mind that in a lot of cases, that's what cops do. They don't bust you right away. Certain cases, they don't bust you right away because they want to build a case against you for whatever they have on you or what they're looking into you, depending on what they're looking into you for. I think my comments are not working anymore. It's like the same thing with like grown-up candy dealers, if you know what I mean. But some of you guys know that Michael went to prison for 5 years for that, right? But you know what blows my mind, bro? Like, honestly, is like when I used to live in Santa Fe, right? Where in Santa Fe, everybody knows everybody and everybody knows who sells what. You know, everybody knows everybody's business, right? And I'm sure that's how it is in Albuquerque too. I mean, you even know people from Albuquerque. If you're in that world, you know what's going on in the streets, right? So I find it so crazy, dude, like how some people, you know for a fact that that's what they do. And they're out there like flossing new cars and freaking, they have all these things to show for, and they've never gone to jail, not once. How does that even happen? Never once. Or some of them do get caught and they get out of jail right away. The fuck? I call snitch. I call informant. Because how does that even happen? What the heck? Dude, Michael did federal time on his first offense. Federal time is mandatory time. No matter what, mandatory. On his first offense, he had to do the 5. He did 5 in prison and 5 parole. Does it still, it doesn't look blue no more, huh? No. I didn't have enough for that other bottle. I mean, for that last set. I'm going to go check in a little bit upstairs. But yeah, I seen this true crime story a while back of this guy. He was basically an informant, and he was working with the cops. Basically, they would allow him to sell so they could catch other people. That's all I could think of, that these people get away with it, is because they're informants or they work with the fucking cops. Because if everybody knows that that's what they do, and then like, but they never go to jail, they never get busted. I mean, come on, like, be for fucking real. Like, what the hell? But on that show, it gets crazy, and it's a true crime story, you guys, like an actual real story. This guy was really working. They had him on payroll to pretend to be a freaking adult candy seller. But I don't even think that's, Kathy, maybe in some cases. I don't know. I think they just work for them. Like, I know a few people personally that got busted, went to jail, and got out right away. Every time. Motherfuckers be shooting people and go to jail and get out right away with the slap on the hand. Like, how the hell does that happen? I'm over here, like, trying to get the rest out. I want to go check upstairs and see if I have any more. You guys want to see my tree upstairs? I finished it. I just kind of have to figure out how I'm going to leave my living room upstairs, because I kind of moved the couch around. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you something funny, though. When Michael went to prison, some people were trying to say that he had snitched, right? And it's like, he literally got sick while being in prison. Got diagnosed with cancer. They still didn't let him out. Don't you think that if he was a rat and when he got sick, they would have let him out? That man had to go to North Carolina to the feds out there to get chemo treatment over there. But yeah, the funny thing is that the people that were trying to say that about my man, the same people that said that, they went to jail after him and got out before him. Now make that make sense. I will never understand it. One thing I can say about my current life, that I am so grateful that I don't have to look over my shoulder and be like paranoid or worried that, you know, bad money brings bad things to your life. I promise you that. It doesn't last forever. That's for sure. Okay, let me get a makeup wipe because I'm going to try to clean these gloves so I could take them off. Because if not, I can't open the door. But I don't want to get my hands all dirty either. Yeah. But yeah, that guy was literally working for the cops. He was, and then he ended up being a messy guy too. So the cops thought that he was doing his job as for selling and bringing information and helping them catch other people. And they had him on payroll for that. And that wasn't even dude, that guy was making so much money and he got so greedy. And since he was already working with them, he started doing deals on the side for himself too. So he was kind of like screwing the cops too. Like, that man had it made, literally. I mean, eventually he could have lost his life, right? If other people found out the truth that he literally was working with the cops. I don't know, but now that I live this like normal, boring life, and it's not boring, but it's just a normal life, I guess you can say. Now my fear is like, not really my fear, but it's like I just pray that none of my kids end up living that life, or even doing, like, becoming addicts and shit. I pray they don't, man, because when you live that life, you don't want that life for your children. I really don't. So I'm going to leave that one there. Hopefully my son sees my text message because it's already 11:15. Oh, girl. Yes, Sabrina, that's my whole family's team. We're all Niner fans here. You know what's so crazy is, like, me, hubby, and all the boys, including my daughter, stepson, everybody, we're all Niner fans. Like, literally, Zeke too. He don't even know it, but him too. But my family, like, from my mom's side, because even, like, on Michael's side, his brother, his mom, I believe, I don't know, I'm not 100% about his mom, but his brother, his dad, they're all Niner fans, right? And then my mom's side of the family, literally, like, my brothers, my mom, my stepdad, my tias, my tios, a lot of my primos and primas, they're all Denver fans. I know. No. Okay, come on, let's see. I'm gonna see if I have another little bottle of or let me check really fast here if I have any black dye. I think I might have some in my room upstairs. And I hope I do, because then I could finish that other one. I've been trying to finish my hair so I can do these Foxy Bay lives, you guys. I gotta do them so I can do giveaways for you guys too. And then they have, like, all the holiday sales going on right now. So, like, I really don't want you guys to end up missing out. But I do want to say one thing for sure that you guys need to get is this guy right here. If you guys don't use the round brushes, like the blowout brushes, this one right here is amazing. It is their new blow dryer. It is such a good blow dryer. It's little, it's not loud, and it's so freaking powerful. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, now that I've been doing that, I was bleaching the bottom of my hair and my bangs. Obviously, when I do the toner and I wash it, I want to see, like, how much it's lifted and stuff. So I would blow dry it. And, man, this thing came in hand so good, because it literally would dry my hair super fast. So if you guys are looking for a blow dryer, or you want to gift somebody the blow dryer, I would definitely get this one. And it's so little too. This is what it comes in this little box right here. And you get a diffuser. It comes with this attachment, the diffuser, for the girls that have curly hair or wavy hair. It comes with that. And then it comes with, like, the regular angled, like when you're brushing your hair and drying at the same time. And then it has this one. I haven't tried this, but I'll try it when I blow dry my extensions. It has, like, an attachable brush. But if you have really curly hair, the diffuser will work really good on your hair. But anyways, I love the blow dryer. Honestly, I love this blow dryer so much. It's really cute. Super cute. Let's go see if maybe does. Maybe. Everybody already went upstairs. I ended up leaving my other tree in here. And then this one, we still haven't checked the lights in the middle because we've been really busy. But look at my tree up here. I have all these boxes and stuff that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. But this is what it what it looks like so far. What do you guys think? So normally we have this couch is against this wall, but I really wanted to put my tree in the middle of these windows, the 3 windows. But my couch is so big, it's impossible to do it. So I ended up just putting it in the middle of these 2 windows. And then now I need to figure out, I gotta take the rest of this stuff downstairs, but I gotta figure out if I want to leave this couch like this, because I won't even fit on this side of the wall. But that's what my Grinch tree looks like. I'm not done with it. I actually need to make more of these ornaments, and then I'm gonna make a few more of these ones, and I'm gonna use these ornaments. I'm gonna use these big ones, and those ones I might keep a little bit of the green glittery ones, but the rest of them I'm gonna like reuse them, and I'm gonna wrap them with this fabric. It's cute, right? I really wish that I wanted to get like the big Grinch stuffed animals, like those. I wanted big ones to stuff in there, and when I went to Hobby Lobby, when I first got all this stuff, they didn't have any. So that's why I ended up just getting those 3 little ones. But I think the new stuff that I added this year, like these, are really cute. And then the green ones. So I already had these red ones, so I just stuffed them inside of the green ones. I really wish I could get more of these big ornaments, but it's impossible. I got lucky when I found these ones at, I found them at, Home Goods. I found them at Home Goods. They're the Martha Stewart ones. And I've been trying to find more, but I can't find any. It's cute, right? I have the stuff to actually make it arch like to the side, but since I already have like a Whoville tree in my dining area, I was like, I'll just leave it. But I finally finished this the day before, well, last night actually. I finished it last night. And now I just need to put away all this stuff that I have here. And then downstairs, the same. I have a few ornaments in there that have to go on that tree. I need to put that up. And then I could put everything else away. And then in the kitchen, the same thing with the other tree in there. I don't know if you could see it in there. Yeah. Anyways, let me mute you guys really fast because he has the TV on it. Okay, sorry. I have this one, but I need to look it up because I don't know if it's brown, like dark brown, or if it's black. But I think it's black because it's an NB, but it says coffee bean. So I'm thinking brown. I hope it's black. I truly hope it's black. Oh, you scared me, Titi. It's like, who the hell's outside? Okay. I love all the work you devote to make everything you do, whether you are cooking, baking, or doing crafts. You give it your all. Thank you. I really try, honestly. Let me show you guys something before I get my hands all dirty. I enjoy doing it, honestly. I tell my mom and Michael and like the kids, like, in all reality, I love to do stuff like arts and crafts stuff, I guess. I like to do it because it's like I replaced it with something else. Like I replaced that arts and crafts. I replaced it with something positive because my hobby used to be something negative. So then I replaced it with something positive, and I don't regret it. And I really don't give a shit what anybody says. Like, girl, you're too old for arts and craft and shit like that. I really don't care what people says, because in all reality, the other hobby I used to have, I would have been dead already. My old hobby was taking pills. Literally, that's what my old hobby used to be. So the fact that instead of, taking pills, I decorate my house, or I do like arts and crafts stuff with the kids, I don't care. My kids are my everything, no matter what. Even when I was doing drugs, you guys, I never didn't have my kids, regardless of my situation. And I was a very like hands-on with my kids. I always had my own place, or if I stayed at my mom's for a while or whatever, but I always had my own house. The 5 years that Michael was in prison was like my hardest and darkest time, but I survived and I did what I had to do. And maybe I wasn't mom of the year because of what I used to do back then. I was making easy money, and that's not a good thing, and I did put myself in very dangerous situations, but at the end of the day, I did what I did to survive. And if I used to have a 9-to-5 job, and I was not surviving with a 9-to-5 because I'm a very independent person. I don't ask anybody for anything. And it was hard, but I made it happen. But the thing is, in the past, I've had people like talk shit about me and make fun about the amount of kids that I have and all this stuff. The funny thing is that the same people that make fun about how many kids I have are the same ones that lost their fucking kids and they only had one, and you couldn't even handle that. I had my kids 24/7, regardless of what I was doing, whether I was taking pills or hurting or whatever. I took care of my kids. And that's one thing though, is like, regardless if it was bad or not, what I was doing, I always made sure my kids were taken care of. And I sure as hell never did it in front of my kids. And I stopped doing what I used to do because of my kids. I mean, I changed my whole life around, literally. And I'm not the best mom, and I've never claimed to be the best mom, but I just think it's kind of a joke to clown on people for how many kids they have. I mean, at least I could handle mine. Some couldn't even handle one. Like, the fuck? Okay, before I get my hand... Oh, actually, let me Google this color, because I want to make sure it's actually black and not brown. Oh, I gotta turn this on. Hold on. I was a functioning addict. And that's bad too, you know, the fact that I was doing what I was doing, but it was like I had my kids with me all the time, but I did certain things when my kids weren't around. You get what I'm saying? Because back then I was going through the whole custody battle with my daughter, so I had to share her. Same thing with my son. So, and the only one that was with me 24/7 was Junior, and he was the baby. And I was surrounded by so many friends. When you are, I guess, you supply everybody's high, you have friends to even throw up in the sky. You have so many friends. So I'm telling you, like, when you decide you want to get clean and you want to do better, all those friends that you had, they vanish little by little. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people just don't want to change their ways and want to stay in that dark place. I just didn't want to stay in that dark place. And I'm very thankful for that. And I love my kids. I love being a mom. I mean, that's why I have so many of them and I can support them, you know, like. And I have a man that wants all these kids too. I mean, if Michael didn't want to have kids with me, he wouldn't be with me for 14 years and bless me with 3 kids, right? That's the thing is, if I didn't have a partner that supports me and having babies, I wouldn't keep popping them out with just random guys. And yes, I do have 3 baby dads, but I guess you guys, like, some make fun of that. But then again, I didn't settle. And I actually know that I was worth more than the situation I was in. And I moved on and, you know, moved on with my life. And yes, I had another kid with somebody else. But I mean, it's not like I had one kid and then a year later I moved on with another guy and then had a kid with that guy and then moved on with no, girl, I was with the first one for 9 years and the second one for 6 years and the third one for 14 years. I mean, life does keep on going. I didn't settle and stay stuck with the first one, knowing damn well that I shouldn't be with him, you know. Okay, let me, because my son just texted me, I need to make sure that this is the right color. I mean, I could have settled and stayed with the first one and continued to get my ass beat and cheated on left and right, but I didn't settle. I know that I'm worth way more than that, than having a man that wants to drink and party and check out other girls in front of me and then cheat on me whenever he wanted to and then beat my ass on the side. I'm sorry, girl, but I chose me over that. And I didn't settle, regardless of already being with him for 9 years. I chose me and my son, and I moved on. Okay, let's see. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's no rule that after you leave your first relationship and the person you know had babies with, and then you move on and you find someone else and you're in love with them and you think that you're going to be with them forever, right? So then you move on with your life. There's not a rule where it says you could only have kids with one person and that's it. There's no rules in that. I mean, shit happens. You move on with your life. I mean, there's really nothing. It's not a crime to move on with your life. Okay, well, this is 5NB coffee bean. Please don't be. Oh my God, it is brown. Oh no, it's black. Wait, right? It's brown, huh? Is it? It looks brown or black. Hi, Amy. I'm 39. Amy, thank you. I literally, this year, this year, Michael started my little collection. And it's so big on me now. It used to be like this. It would hang that much, but that's because I was pregnant and I got super extra big. And now I've lost so much weight that that's how much it hangs on me now. But all I have is, I have the bride and groom for when me and hubby finally tied the knot. It's a little bride and groom. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm actually gonna go get it cleaned, but it's a bride and groom. It's hard to see because it's so little, and it has like the flower, the bouquet of flowers that she's holding is a little diamond, but you can see he's holding her. Like, you know, when you carry a bride, it's that one. And then this one, my mom got it for me for my birthday this past year. Well, yeah, this year. It's a hot air balloon heart, and it says happy birthday with the little hanging gift basket. And then this one is for when I gave birth to Zeke. You guys know, like, my whole theme with Zeke was Dumbo. So this is Dumbo and his mama. And then Michael got me this one just to, when we went to go get my mom her Pandora gift, he got me the pink heart so it could just match. Like, to have, like, the little dividers in there. But I love it. Can they adjust it for you? Oh, adjust? Yeah, they can. I could take it in there and they'll adjust it for me. But when I originally, when Michael got it for me was when I gave birth to Zeke, and I wanted the whole set, which was the bracelet, and it came with the pink heart and the Dumbo, the mom and Dumbo together. That's what I wanted, like, you know, my push gift. Bitches get cars, I get a bracelet. I get a bracelet and a charm and a baby and very sore nipples. That was my gift. That was my gift. Let me see. Some bitches get brand new cars, girl. I just got a whole bracelet and shitted diapers. Amy, you know, can I make a suggestion? Download the app. If you download the app, they, like, right now they actually have a sale going on the charms. But yeah, they'll give you, like, they'll send you notifications every time they're having sales, and right now they're having sales. I actually wanted to get a Halloween one and all of that, but I thought, instead of, I don't want to fill it up all fast and then having to go get another one. Like, I want this one to, like, actually mean something. So instead of that, like, I want to get one for, like, just for my birthday or for anything special that happened, or, you know, they have, the next one that I really, really want to get is a charm for my dog for Troubles, because, you know, I had to put my dog down. I want a charm for my dog so bad. So I want it to mean something and not just get one for every holiday, like for Christmas, or unless it's a Christmas gift or like a birthday gift that my mom gave me or my brothers or, you know, my kids, whatever it is, then obviously it means something. But I don't want to just go and get one for every holiday and add it on there. I want it to, like, oh, this one I got, like how I said, I got this one because of this. I got this one because of this. But yeah, definitely get the app. I heard about it, Amy, but I have a question. Are the charms the same, the James ones, are they the same as the Pandora? I have one that my daughter started for me. It's in my jewelry box in storage. It's like, to me, little things like that mean so much. I got my mom one for Christmas last year. I got her one, and I got her a charm. And then for Mother's Day and for her birthday, I got her 2 more charms from me and the kids. And this year for Christmas, I actually want to get her a charm. You know, like the little monitos that represent kids. They have the little girl doll and it has the little pigtails. And then they have the boys with the hats. I want to get one for each of the kids. So for Christmas, that's what I want to gift my mom is Serenity, Nathaniel, Jaden, Junior, and Matthew. I want a charm for all of the kids so she's going to fill them all up with a bunch of kids just playing. My goal is 10 kids, girl. I'm trying to get my daughter to... Oh, she sent it. Wait, how do I... And I could finish tomorrow, but I really don't want to finish tomorrow. He's going to be like, what the hell? Who is this? I forgot. He's the only one that doesn't have this number. I'm like, it's mom, sorry. I got a really good deal. They were doing buy one, get one free. So I gifted one to my daughter. You know, they did the same thing with the Pandora bracelet when I got my mom, got hers. They gifted me one, so I gifted it to Serenity. And then when my mom got me my happy birthday charm, she bought it and she bought the bracelet too because she wasn't aware that I already had a bracelet. So she ended up gifting that one to Serenity as well. So Titi has 2 bracelets. She has 2 bracelets. Ah, fudge. He said they're closed. I wonder if I could get it, like, you know how they Uber stuff? Let's see, let me try. Because I know the one on Southern is open. I really don't want to wait till tomorrow, but fuck it if I have to. See, this one's open 24/7. Maybe I can order it and they can drop it off. Which one is this? Black leather. There it is. And that's the hair dye that I use. Box hair dye, you guys. I normally get it from... I get like these from Slayy'z because it's better than the box one. But... Oh, and they're having a sale. What the heck? 2 for $22. I want to show you guys something. Keep your account saved. Receive a verification sent to your email. Okay, let's see. Save my password. Hi, Michelle. I miss Troubles. I remember when he would stink up your makeup. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's funny. He would fart in here. And I'm like, dude, Troubles. I miss my dog so much. It makes me so sad. This year we always do our Christmas pictures. And Troubles always has a matching sweater depending on like what we wear. I always would get him a matching one too. And the craziest thing is that whenever it's time to take pictures, because like I have an actual like professional camera that we use, he would actually sit and look at the camera. So we like, you guys could go back and look at my Christmas pictures that I have in the past where you can see Troubles in it. And he would sit there and stare at the camera and take the picture. But last year when we did it, we were having such a hard time to get him to sit. And I don't know if you guys remember, for a while he had a big old cone that he was wearing because he kept chewing on his paws. Like he had scabs and they were getting so bad. So I got him a cone so we could wrap it and put ointment on it so that way it could heal. Because if we didn't put the cone on it, then he would keep on and it was never going to heal. So he had been going through a lot already, but whenever we did the Christmas pictures, he didn't really want to sit around. And I get so mad at Michael to this day. And I know he didn't do it on purpose, but Michael's like, he's like, Troubles, you need to sit down and take this picture because you never know, you might not even be here. This might be your last year. And they were all laughing. And till this day, I remember that because it ended up being his last Christmas with us. And I'm like, damn, dude, that shit's sad. I miss my dog so much. Especially because he was there with me through like my whole pregnancy. Wherever I slept, if I fell asleep on the recliner, he was there next to me. If I went to the living room upstairs, he would go and he would lay on there with me. If I came to the pink living room, he would lay in there. Because, you know, towards the end of my pregnancy, I mean, I put him down 2 weeks before I had the baby. So it was hard. Let's see if they'll deliver it to my house. Let's see. But yeah, that makes me so sad. And I tell Michael, like, see the shit you said that day? And then he ended up not making it. I'm gonna try to get it delivered. I know I could do it, but sometimes, since I live so far out here, we can't even get Ubers out here. I've tried to get Ubers for the kids in the past, like for my oldest. And there's never Ubers out here because we live in the middle of nowhere, basically. They could bring it to me in less than an hour. And they'll only charge me $6. Of course, I gotta give them a tip. Or I spend $35. I spend $35 and they won't charge me the shipping, like the delivery fee, and I just have to give them a tip. Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna get 2 of them. That's $22. What can I add? I'm gonna add some of the Starbucks drinks. I'm all happy. Whoever invented this shit, just plain. Thank you. Okay, let me show you. I'm gonna get off anyways because I want to go and rinse this out. But can I show you guys something? So you guys saw that I showed you guys that I got Zeke his first pair of shoes, except they're too big for him because they're 5C. They didn't have anything smaller, and I literally got them super cheap. These are $50 shoes, and I got them around $20. I think around $20 because they were having a sale, but they only had a 5. So it's going to take a while before he could wear them. But they were so cute. I had to get them for him. His first pair of Cortezes. They're so cute. I actually wanted to see if I could exchange them and get a smaller size, but they grow out of their shoes so fast. So I'm like, I'll just leave them. So I got them those. But the other day that we went to the mall last weekend, we went and I've been wanting to buy a pair of these shoes like for the longest time. And every time I go, they don't have our sizes because they sell out so fast because they're very popular. This specific shoes like very popular. And I could find them, but for double the price. So I'm not going to do that. But when we went, the girl was like, you're lucky because we just dropped, they released them the day before we were there. And she said that they had already gotten, majority of the sizes were gone. And I was able to get a size for Jaden and for the baby. I'm so excited because they literally just dropped, you guys. They probably don't even have any more. They didn't have any in my size, but look at these. The girl was so shocked that they even had one for the baby. And these ones are big too. These ones are 4s, but it's okay. It's a size 4. But they had a size for Jaden. Are you ready to see them? Oh, I love them so much. I want a pair for myself so bad, but they didn't have any in my size. And again, they had literally dropped them the day before we got there. So it hadn't even been 24 hours and they didn't have any more in my size. But look. They're the new black and white ones. They're so cute. I wanted to get him the white and blue ones, not the dark blue ones that came out before these ones, but the white and the baby blue ones, and they didn't have a size because, like I said, these sell out so fast now. So I got so lucky to even find them in the store, and I paid normal price. Thank God, because like I said, you could find them with the reseller, and they're gonna charge you double. And then I got, of course, Jaden got his pair too. Aren't they the cutest? I just think they're so cute when they're little like this. And I have a bunch of baby shoes that I used to buy all the kids when they were little. Like, I have a small little pair of Timberland boots that I had gotten Jaden when he was a baby. And I tried to put them on Zeke and they don't fit him because he's so chubby. His feet are really fat and wide. They don't fit him, so he didn't get to wear them. And I'm like, I'm going to save them because maybe one day my grandbabies, you know, or who knows, what if I have another baby? But yeah, I love these. I want to get it. I wanted a pair for me, but Nemo. And they'll fit Zeke eventually. But these ones are, the other ones are for Jaden, so he really needed a pair of shoes. And I mean, it beats the original price because these ones, the baby ones, you still, because they are Jordans, they are a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. These, the baby ones were $90 and Jaden's were $105. So I paid 210 bucks. But if I wouldn't have gotten them here and I go in and buy them somewhere else, they're gonna charge me double. So yeah, they're super cute. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys later because I forgot I need to use that phone because my bank card is on that one. And I'm just gonna get it delivered right now and I'll go work upstairs. They got the 270 on sale right now. The 270? Hold on. The 270? What do you mean the 270? Hi, Vivi. They're cute, right? Thank you for sharing, girly. Anastasia, hi, girl. Lee Millie, hi, girl. I got these ones at JD and they didn't have any in my size. Is that what you're saying? Because I'm like, the 270 is a girl. These ain't the two. These aren't the 270. These ones are the Jordan 12 Retros. But yeah, they didn't have any and in my size. At JD, they were already sold out. Is that what you're saying? I'm saying, because I'm like, what? I want the ones that I really want in that style is I want the black and red ones and the white and red ones. I want them so bad. Maybe hubby will get them for me for Christmas, but I kind of feel like, oh, see, can I be honest with you? I personally don't like that style of shoe. I don't know why. Like, hubby likes that style, like those kind of shoes. I don't. I've never owned a pair, and maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're comfortable, but it's not my style. I don't know why. I don't like them. That is so crazy because hubby was trying to get some like the all white ones. I don't like them. And I don't know why. Are they comfortable? Like, if I wear shoes like that, I'll wear the all white Air Maxes. Like old school Air Maxes. Like these. All day, any day, I'll wear these. But I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I don't know. Those Air Maxes, I love those. Love, love, love. I even wanted to get these ones, look. You're gonna be like, ew, girl. But I don't know. I like very like 90s shoes. Like even these ones, or no, I wouldn't wear those either. Like, see, like these ones, I don't like shoes like this, but hubby does. And it's so like cringy to me, but if he likes them, so I don't tell him nothing, but I don't like them. Like these ones. And I feel like they're similar to the ones that you just showed. But he says they're super comfortable. But then again, like, it says a lot about me because I don't like Crocs. I think Crocs are hideous. And I know a lot of people say they're comfortable. I've tried Serenities, but I don't like them at all. Like, I won't wear them. I won't wear them, and I won't wear them, like, not even, like, and add all the cute shit on it. Because, you know, I would be extra like that, but I won't. I don't like them. Those are clean. I wear the 270s. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't know why. Like, even these ones remind me of those. Like, hubby had a pair of these. The white ones and the black ones. But these are Adidas. And I don't fuck with them. I don't like them. I don't know why. I rather do the Air Maxes. But I don't know why. I guess my style is very, like, I don't know. I don't know what my style is, girl. Like, I like Cortezes. But I like Cortezes because I think they look really cute with certain outfits. Not because I think I'm over here all gangster Westside 13. Fucking Westside 13 Baca Street. No, girl. No. I just think they're cute. I even have I haven't even worn them till this day. I got them when I was pregnant, so my feet were really swollen. I couldn't wear them. I bought the pink Valentine's Day Cortezes. Let me show you. They're so cute. And I paid a lot for those too because they don't just sell them at any place. And they're brand new. I haven't even worn them yet. It doesn't let me show you guys. They're the pink and white Valentine's collection Cortezes. They're so cute. I don't know, girl. I'm really like, I'm weird, I guess. I don't know. And these ones are hard to even get. Like, look at these ones. The only size available is 5.5, and they're sold out on every other size. Yeah, like, I don't know. Girl, I wear skirts with freaking shoes, like tennis shoes. Like, that's, I guess, my style, you can say. Like, I could be extra girly too, like heels and, you know, the long thigh-high boots. I have all that. Like, I worked at a bank and I had to wear heels 24/7. Even when I was pregnant, when I got my first job as a bank teller at Wells Fargo Bank, I was literally 7 months pregnant with my daughter. And I had to dress up, and I used to wear heels, and I would stand up literally for my whole shift. I had to stand up as a bank teller. They would let me take extra breaks here and there because I was pregnant. But after that, like, I'd wear heels every day, and I did that for years. Like, I had to be extra girly, extra. But I like to wear, like, I like wearing skirts and Air Forces, or I like to wear shorts with my Timberland boots. Like, I don't know. I'm like tomboy girly style. But I can say I honestly feel like, personally, I feel you guys might think like, no, girl, you have no style. But I feel like I have style. Some girls have style. Some girls look ratchet. I'm no shade, but I'm just saying. That's your size. I use, my shoe size in women is 7.5. I actually have small feet for being 5'7". They're cute, right? I've never even worn them once. They're still in the box because, like I said, my feet were so swollen when I was pregnant that I didn't get to wear them. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna order my other box of hair dye. If it's not too late, maybe I'll come back, or I'll go on Supporters. I haven't gone on Supporters in a minute because it never works. Every time I go, I'm on there all by myself. Literally, the last live that I did on Supporters, not one single person was on there. I even left the video up, and I told people, like, let me know in the comments if you guys see this post. Nobody saw it. She said, Ratchet, yes, girl. Some people, like, dude, like, I'm just curious where they get their fucking style, looking like fucking cheap fucking hookers and shit. Okay, I better stop. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y me vale madre, fuck it. Me vale madre. Okay, I love you guys so much. Like, some girls got style, some girls look like cheap hookers. Bitch, please. Alright, girl. And I'm saying fucking in general. If the shoe fits, lace that bitch up. Lace that bitch up, Chuck. Before anybody starts crying. If that shit... Lace that bitch up, Chuck. I'm just saying, in general. Don't start crying on me now. I better behave. Girl, you better behave. You're fucking pushing 40 and you're making jokes like that? The hell's wrong with you, girl? I take it back. I love you guys so much. You guys get me. And I'm not saying it in general. I'm not saying it. I am saying it in general. I better stop. Me van a regañar. The cucuy is gonna come for me. All I have is one of these to do. By the way, look at my bangs. The side of it is a little bit darker now because remember I had my bangs, I had a big old patch like this, a fucking blonde, and I was like, dude, that looks a little too much. Because I had like different plans on my hair. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. Thank you.
Can I see the Anthony's house?
Are you leaving? Yeah, but you know the deal. Okay. Tell me before you leave. He butters me up with a drink. What was I saying? Oh my God, I forgot what I was saying. Before I leave, I have a really good show for you guys. What was I saying? Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you. So I had a big old patch because I originally had more on the sides because you know how I have like the whole back of my hair. And then my sides, like from right here, like that. And then my bangs, and I looked crazy. Like it was just supposed to be my bangs, you guys. And I had it like this. I was like, oh my God, what the hell happened? So I went and I reparted my bangs so it could just be like my actual bangs, right? And then everything else, I pulled it back and I dyed it black. So then when I went to do a bleach wash on my bangs and I rinsed it out, I rinsed it. Normally I don't do this, especially when my bangs are freshly bleached. Like I just dyed them blonde. I always rinse them separate from the rest of my hair. So that way, if any of the rest of my hair is like the black is coming out or whatever, I don't want it to go in the blonde, right? But no, I was like feeling very extra confident thinking it wasn't going to happen, even though I had just, dyed my roots right here. And then I dyed the blonde back here that needed to be dyed, right? And my dumbass, instead of separating my hair when I was rinsing the blonde, I ended up rinsing it all together. And oh heck no, now it's dark on the sides right here because I did all my roots. Remember, my roots were really bad. They were like super gray. But yeah, so now, and then to top it off, my regrowth is so bad because of the pills that I'm taking. My hair has grown so much, and all the hair that I lost with my postpartum, I have so many little small hairs, which makes it look like my hair is broken, but it's not broken. It's literally the regrowth from the pills all over my head, bro. Like everywhere I have like this much sticking up. So when I do my hair or I put my hair up in a ponytail or whatever it is, there's a bunch of little hairs everywhere. Everywhere, like where it's finally growing out because of all the hair that I lost when I was pregnant. So I'm in a very shitty situation, but I mean, I don't mind it because at least my hair's growing back, bro. Like I could have been legit bald and my hair don't grow back. And hubby's like, I don't even know why you put your extensions on. He's like, you should just leave your hair like how you have it now with the blonde, how it is, and not put my extensions on, like leave it like this. But you guys know I love my length so much. Like I like how it looks with the extensions in it. But I feel like by this summer, my hair will be longer. And then I feel like then I'll like the length of it. Because right now, I truly feel like my hair is in a very awkward length that I'm not happy with. Like, if my hair's going to be short, then I want it to be Dora short, like a Dora haircut. And this is longer than a Dora haircut, but it's shorter than how long I would be comfortable. Like I would be comfortable if it was like this long, you know? But because it's not and it's in this length, I truly feel like it's like a very awkward length. But hubby's like, no, it looks really good. And I'm like, are you just saying that, sir? But even Titi, she's like, it looks really good, Mom, without your extensions too. But you know me, I like my extensions. So I think this summer, once it gets a little bit longer, then I'll feel comfortable. Like, I'll like the length. Because even before I dyed my hair copper, my hair was already getting longer. And I liked the length. And I used to do a lot of hairstyles. Like, I would do looks with my hair short. I can actually show you guys. I used to do it. But I guess my son's gonna go stay at the night at his homie's house. Probably a girl. But hey, I already told my boys and my daughter, you ain't gonna, if you have a girlfriend, if you're, you know, if it's serious and you know it's serious, then I want to meet them and they could come and hang out, but they can't stay the night. This ain't no motherfucking hotel. But only if you're serious, because you're not going to come and bring a new flavor every fucking month. We ain't doing that shit over here. Like, there's just no. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. I feel like once my hair gets back to this length, I'll be very comfortable not wearing my extensions. I mean, and it wasn't actually that short. I feel like maybe it's already at that length. Well, no, because see how this one, my hair is curled like up, and that will make your hair look shorter, right? Because you're curling it up. So obviously the length is longer there. So I feel like by the summer, that length, my hair will all be that length, and then I'll be fine without my extensions, and I could breathe without extensions. But if you guys are kind of wondering like what I'm doing to my hair, like what it's gonna look like, it's gonna look like this again. I've been wanting to do my hair like this again for the longest time because I really, really missed it. But I hadn't done it. Yeah? Okay, love you. Be careful. Love you. Bye. Okay, text me when you get there. I want it. It's going to look like this. It's kind of hard to see, but the problem is, you guys, the only thing that I got to change to make it look exactly like this color. Like, let me see. Like, you could see it. I got to show you a better picture. That's that picture right there, but I can't find it bigger. The only thing that I have to change for my hair to look like that, it's going to look like this. See how the blonde is on but my roots are grown out on my bangs right there. But it's just my bangs, my sides, and then the whole bottom of my hair. That's how my hair is there. The only thing that I have to kind of fix after I finish my blonde and the rest, well, my blonde is done already. It's just more like waiting a little bit longer and then just keeping up with removing the yellow out of it. I feel like it's good right now. I need to do a round of this. I forgot I had this. But I feel like it's good. But the only difference between my hair like that and how it is now is that my hair is black. And on here, it was brown. See how it's brown? Look, I have another picture where you could actually see it better. See how it's brown? So I'm going to have to lighten all this to like a chocolate brown. And then it'll look exactly like that. And I really, really liked my hair like that. And my hair was super long there without chongo, like without my extensions, because whenever I do my space buns, I never wear extensions with my space buns. I literally just do my space buns and then I, you know, whatever I do my hair. But my hair was really long then, because look at how big my space buns are at that time. And that's with no extensions. Like, look at all that hair. So the longer my hair is, the more bigger my space buns look. And right now when I do space buns, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as big because it's not as long. But yeah, it's the same how it is right now. Like right there where the blonde bangs and then the whole bottom half. That's how I have it. And that's what I want. But the only thing I have to do after that, like I said, is lightening the black to the light brown. I do so much to my hair, it's not even funny. Amy, you're so sweet, girl. I feel far from it. Far. Literally. See, look at how pretty. I love my hair like that. And then maybe because it kind of looks like I have highlights. I used to have highlights in my hair all the time when I first met hubby. And then my dumbass went and removed the highlights and did my hair red, like Rihanna red. Oh, look, this one you could see it better. See how it's the blonde and then the rest of the hair is like light. Sorry, the lighting sucks. Brown. Like it's like a chocolate brown. Actually, my hair might have been shorter, huh? It might have been shorter. I think my hair's longer than what it is there. Maybe my buns just look like my space buns just look smaller because all the hair I lost. I miss doing eyeshadow looks so much. I love doing stuff like that, and I used to have so much fun doing it. Like, and it's been a minute since I've done. Like, this is my motivation, was this specific picture, because I really miss my hair like that. Hubby was watching me cut my extensions, and he's like, damn, you're really good at cutting your extensions. And then I'm like, boy, I went to school for cosmetology. I was only lacking literally 500 hours, and I would have graduated and been able to get my certificate, and then I could have gotten my own shop if I wanted to. And then I broke my hand. Thank you, Vivi. So I don't, like right now I like how it looks with the black. I don't really mind it, but I kind of like the chocolate brown. Thank you, Juanita. Yes, it has. It's grown a lot, but I have like, I guess my addiction now is dyeing my hair. My whole life it's been like that. Like right now I'm dyeing my hair like this, but I can honestly say the minute that I dyed, I added the other, because remember I only had half of the blonde right here, this side of my hair, and then I had a small patch down here. And the minute I did the whole bottom and then the other half, like right now, well, not right now, but before I fixed it, I felt like, oh my God, why did I do this? Like, why did I do this? Why didn't I just leave it with just the little patch in the front? Because I thought it, like, I go through it a lot. But then when I look at old pictures, that's what fucks me up. Like this one, my hair that's the chocolate brown. That's right before I did the blonde bangs. I see stuff like that, and then like this. I miss my black hair. I legit miss my black hair. So I go through it like, girl. That's the chocolate brown. I like the chocolate brown. It's pretty. Like, I think it goes good with my complexion. I think I had every color. Right? That's me. I feel like I can honestly, not every color, but like the most craziest color I've ever done is the copper and the pink. The pink. I actually miss the pink a lot. But I've always had the blonde patches in my hair. Always, like always, always, always. Ever since I met hubby, I've always had the blonde. I had blonde somewhere in my hair. I'm trying to find another one where my hair looks more. See, this is like the chocolate brown. And this is my length. Every time that my hair starts to grow, I fucking keep dyeing it and keep dyeing it. And then I every time I dye it, I always like to trim it. And then it's like, well, it's never going to grow. But I've always had long hair. When I was a little girl, my hair used to be so long. I used to get really bad headaches because of my hair being so long and heavy. I would literally beg my mom to cut my hair. And finally, the first time she cut my hair, it was past my butt and she cut it right here. Dora haircut. I loved it. I was so happy. But I look at my old pictures of me and I'm like, oh my God, bro, I was so skinny. This is in 2019. Like, I was super skinny. I feel like my face makes me look like a little girl skinny. And this is when, at the beginning of my thyroid was so fucked up. My doctor they didn't know how to balance my levels for my thyroid, so I was losing a lot of weight. I even got a big old lump in my throat. How I look right now is probably the healthiest I've ever looked in my entire life. Literally, because my whole life I was skinny. This is in 2019. Look at how skinny I am. That's at my old house. I miss my old house, no lie. I really do. The chocolate brown looks good too, right? So once I finish, like once I rinse, I cut these and I add them on with the blonde. I think I'll like it, to be honest. I really think I'll like it. But if not, then it's okay. I'll just leave the next time I have to do my roots, because I'm going to let my roots grow out a good amount, and then I'm going to bleach my roots and stuff, because I just wanted my hair to grow out a little more. And then when I do that, then if I want to change this to the chocolate brown, then I will. The good thing about having the blonde bangs now and the blonde on the bottom is I won't have to keep dyeing my hair black, because even if I get gray hairs, it'll look like it's part of the blonde. That's the reason why I wanted the blonde. So because when I have my hair all black, oh my God, I have to keep dyeing my hair because of the gray hairs. Thank you, Vivi. I want to, you know which one? My teacher always used to tell me that for my art teacher. And I have always took her word for it because she's an art teacher. I mean, she knows her colors really, really good. But she would always tell me in middle school, because in middle school, I used to dye my hair literally every red you could think of. Like my hair was always a deep burgundy red. It used to be red all the time. And my art teacher would always tell me, like, that was the color for me. Like, for my complexion was red. And that's the only color I can honestly say that you guys have never seen me with, is that red. I'll show you really fast. I even missed the copper. I think the copper looked really pretty. And I think I liked the copper because it kind of gave more close to the red. But that's the copper. It's cute. The only thing that sucks about red and copper is that you can't really wear anything because it just doesn't match with a lot of stuff. But this is, let me find it. And then I'm going to get off because I really need to order this and it's 12:30. But if you dye your hair red, you guys, message me because I know a few hair products that you can use to help you maintain your red. Look at how short my hair was. This is in, I don't know when this was actually. 7 years ago. My hair was really short. Super short. That's when I first started messing around with makeup. Look at when I was pregnant with Jaden. I was so tiny. I was all belly. And with Zeke, I gained 200. I was at 200 pounds with Zeke. And with the rest of the kids, I weighed 140 pounds full-term pregnancy. I was so skinny. Sorry, I'm trying to find the picture. This is like my personal account. But I used to love the red. Like my hair was red. But I like it more like a deep red. So obviously I had just dyed my hair because look at my roots. They're all bright. But hubby doesn't want me to dye my hair red. And I'm like, did you date a redhead or something? Amy, yes, there's a good one on Netflix that just came out. It's called, I think it's like 50 Seconds in Julio's Life. Or Fernando's Life, I think. I dye my hair whenever I feel like it, to be honest. When my hair is black, I only do it when my gray hairs are coming out. But other than that, if I wake up and I'm like, fuck, or if I see a picture with a color that I used to have, then I'll go like, okay, I miss my red or I miss my whatever, and I'll go and I'll do it. But I do hair masks like fuck. Like I do all the Foxy Bay. Like, look at my hair was red. This is when I used to do like modeling stuff. I was helping my homie build his portfolio. But look at my red in here. This was in 2016. I like the red. But hubby's like, no. Girl, that picture's cute for being a little skinny mini. Believe it or not, I was on dope on here. That's crazy. I'm gonna repost that, like, girl. Look, this is the color that I like. See how it's like a deep red? I'll look for it right now. But I like the deep blood red, like dark, deep red. Let me look on Netflix. But it's a new one that just came out. A documentary of this boy that gets beat up really, really bad. And he loses his life due to it. I just watched it. The only thing is that it is in Spanish the whole time. So you're most likely going to have to do like the translating thing and read it. Because it's all in Spanish. It's called 50 Seconds, the Fernando Baez Sosa case. It's that one. Yes, it's like a deep red, like a deep blood red. But that's what it is, you guys. It's, where is it? So you guys could see the picture. This one right here. 50 Seconds. It's really sad, bro. Like, that poor boy, they beat him up so bad he lost his life. All because they were inside a club. And these kids had just graduated from school. They were all 18 years old. They went on vacation one last time before everybody started going to college. They were inside a club. And the boy was just, you know, with his drink in his hand, and it was packed with so much people, like you couldn't even move in that freaking club because it was so packed. And I guess somebody bumped into him, so he like spilt his drink on another person, and the guy turned around, and instead of like seeing what happened, the boy was apologizing to him, like, I'm sorry, you know, they bumped into him. The guy didn't care. He started beating on him. So he starts beating on him, and security comes and they throw them out. They throw the Fernando boy and his friends, they throw them out. The other guys stay behind. So then the Fernando boy and his friends, they leave, and they ripped his shirt off and everything, you guys. So they leave, and then on the cameras that outside of the bar and stuff, and other people, like witnesses that were out there, they were recording. The group of guys that had beat up the boy, they ended up leaving the club to go look for them. So then they go and they find the boy, and they run up to the boy and they start like jumping him and beating him up so bad. The boy gets a good hit. The Fernando boy, one of them, they hit him really bad. Like they give him one good hit that he drops on the floor, and then he falls back, and then they still don't stop, you guys. Even the friends would try to get in front of his friend, like to stop them from hitting him, and they would hit them. So they had no choice but to like back up. They were trying to help, and other people, like always, just in the background recording. Anyways, one of the big guys is like 6 foot something. Like he's a big freaking dude. He ends up kicking the poor boy in the face. Like he was kicking him in the face a few times. And at this whole time, you guys, the boy is just like this, like literally laying down on the freaking floor, shirtless, all beat up with his eyes closed, and he's not even moving. And they're stomping on his fucking head. Like so bad. The boy dies. It's so sad, literally. But it does have a few episodes, I think 3. I'm gonna say 2 or 3, but it is in Spanish, but it's really good. It's really sad. I mean, I would love for you guys to watch it because it is so amazing. The amount of people that like came together to protest for this boy. It was 10 boys against 1. It's freaking sad, dude. And then all it took was 50 seconds and the boy died. But 10 of them. But the amount of people that got together to protest to get justice for him is mind-blowing. You guys are going to be mind-blown when you see the amount of people that got together. I'm talking about thousands of people showed up to protest. And they finally got justice, but they didn't really get much. I mean, the 3 main boys that gave him the main hits that took his life only got 15 years. To me, that's not a life. Like, they should have got life. The hell? You guys beat him up over a spilt drink. Hold on, you guys. My son just texted me. See, you guys are, like, wondering, like, why would you let your son go stay at his friend's house? It's literally 12:30 at night. Because my son, for one, he's 18. He just got out of work. It's the weekend, and he texted me to tell me he's at his friend's, and you want to know how he's not lying? Because he didn't just send me a text saying he's at his friend's, but he also sent me his location. See, that's how I have like this whole trust thing with my kids. Now, if it was my daughter or even my soon-to-be 13-year-old son asking to go to their friends at 12:30 at night, I'm sure as hell gonna say no, unless I'm taking him or her. And there's just no way that I would do that. But he's 18, you guys. I have to kind of extend the leash a little bit and, you know, let them do what they want to do too. And as long as they don't break the trust and they're not doing dumb shit, I trust him. Once I lose that trust, then I won't. And I let him take my car too, so he knows that he better not be fucking around in my car. Because, girl, it's an arm and a leg to fix that car. Literally, like, just ordered a freaking $500 part to replace on my car right now. So he has to be careful to drive it right now because I don't want it to get fucked up more than it is. But yeah. Anyways, you guys, go watch it. It's really good. If you guys don't mind reading the captions and stuff, It's a really good, it's sad. It's actually really sad, but it's a good show. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I miss you guys. I know I haven't been very active, but I have been trying to like put up my trees. I didn't record any videos of me putting up my Christmas trees because I've already done that. And I don't want to just keep putting out the same content. But the reason I didn't really do that or go live is because I just wanted to put up all the trees because it's harder with the baby. But I am going to go live with you guys to create some of the ornaments that are going to go on my Grinch tree. So that stuff I'll go live with you guys. I have to make some ornaments, and then I am going to be creating the goal is, because I don't know if I'm going to make it happen, but the goal is that I'm going to turn my upstairs living room into like a little mini Grinch Whoville town. I saw the coolest things that you can do to make it look like a Whoville. So I want to do that, and I want to do it with you guys on live and show you guys what I'm doing in case you guys want to do it too. But it's fun, but it is to do all that stuff, it does cost money. And like I said, girl, I just spent a lot of money to fix my car. And I just paid $2,500 for a fucking root canal. So I'm kind of like on a budget right now. Because I just spent a lot of money to fix my car. And then to get my root canal. And now my car is again fucking... I got to replace another part to it. So... to fix my car so far, it's around me $5,000. And I'm very pissed off about that because, yeah, I'm just really bugged about it. Because who the hell wants to cough up that money? I sure as hell don't. But it's okay because bad things happen and then good things happen. All that bad stuff has been happening. And then this past week, I got really, really good news. Business-wise for me, like business things that I'm doing. So I'm so grateful and blessed. But again, like when you're going through so much bad shit, it sucks because you think that, fuck, like, you know what I mean? It's one thing after another, but sometimes that happens for better things. So I can't complain because even though I spent all that money, money comes and goes regardless. But I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow because it's already late and I probably won't come back. I'm gonna order my stuff so they could deliver it and drop it outside in the front door. I need to do that now before it gets any late because it takes less than an hour for them to bring it. So I need to do that before they're like, it's too late. But I love you guys so much. You guys have a good night. Sweet dreams. Que Diosito las bendiga. And I'll see you guys. You know what's so funny? Every time I say that, I'm like this with my hand in the side. You guys can't even see it. I don't know who the hell I'm pointing to, but I guess I'm pointing to you guys. I do it every time that I'm saying bye. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, I have to. I have to stay positive because if I fall apart, my family falls apart. And I am literally like the main battery to this family, so I can't do that. But you guys have a good night and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go watch the show. Love you guys. Bye.